Got the BetSaracen's app on your phone like I do. It's Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. You can use it on your iPhone. Just download from the App Store. If you got an Android phone, Google Play's got it as well. BetSaracen.com, all the web browsers. Make sure you're within the state borders to use BetSaracen. And we go right to the Lewis Automotive Hotline. Neal Atkinson from BetSaracen is joining us here. Happy Friday, Neal. Got a lot of sports coming up this weekend. Got NFL preseason yesterday, today, tomorrow. We're still a little bit away from the actual games that matter, but when it comes to preseason, hey, you got betting lines, so people are interested in those.
Yeah, and what I saw was interesting last night. The number one most bet market was the Seahawks and the Raiders, and then you had, of course, the Eagles and the Bengals and the Ravens and the Colts. And I'm looking. I had more baseball games with more volume on those two football games, individual baseball games, although the Seahawks and the Raiders game had the most volume of any market that we had yesterday. But, baseball's still right there in the attention. And frankly, you should not be betting a lot on a preseason game. Yeah. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud, but, most sports bettors will just kind of do it to make it a little bit more interesting. And it was really interesting, all the favorites, against the spread last night did not cover. And then, of course, we had that game ending up in a tie. So, the money lines went back on all of that. But, you have all of this analysis, how they're going to script the games, and none of the starters are going to be playing. And then yet the team that has a name recognition still wins. And, this preseason's hard to predict, and I just hope the regular seasons is hard to predict because they tore us up on the NFL last year. But
when you know who's playing, when you know who the starters are going to be, and there's more data to go by, I guess I don't know how to put it in terms of is it easier to set the lines, but when it comes to preseason NFL, I guess do you do exhibition games for baseball as well? It's like the same idea. You just don't know how long. The real guys are going to be out there.
Yep, and believe it's just crazy the action that we have on spring training games because if you read up, they're trying to get certain looks at certain players that they've inquired or are coming back from an injury, and then in the preseason you got. The drafted players and the acquired players trying to make the team as they pare down the rosters each week, and you think you can get a line on it, but hey, when it goes on the field, anything that can happen, and it's just interesting. I thank goodness we don't do props and other traditional markets that we're going to have once the regular season starts in there because. It's just amazing. But hey, you look the Hall of Fame game. I mean, that one game right there, Hall of Fame exhibition game, had more viewers than all of the NBA finals games. So that tells you how in tune we are to football as a country.
Yeah, and on the app here, there are season specials for every single NFL team right now. Of course, you'll have the Arkansas specials tab, and you've added some more things to that. So I just love that the preseason is always in a very exciting time because it's not about the games for the sports bettor. It's about how you're laying your things out for the regular season. And man, I love the idea of just 32 sets of specials for the 32 teams in the NFL, and there's a lot to cover there.
Yeah, we're really, really proud of our futures this year. Just not just on the NFL, but also on the college. And if you see all of the content that we have when the NFL starts, we hope you notice the difference. And a couple of housekeeping things. Next Thursday morning, the site's going to be offline at 3 a.m. in the morning and for about 4, maybe 5 hours. BetSaracen's, now over 3 years old, and these servers and these hardwares only have certain lifespans, and some of our servers are going to go into life in January, but we don't want to be switching over servers in January when the playoffs are going on, both for college and the NFL and SEC conference play starts. So we're going to go ahead and replace those servers next week. So brand new stuff there. And then the following Tuesday, we're going to be offline early in the morning Maybe we might do it Monday morning. We'll decide that next week. And that's going to be the big software upgrade where we go to official NFL data, enhanced markets for both college and a lot of things coming down the line, and a few other feature enhancements, like the Survivor Series. We're going to be doing a Survivor Series too. Be on the lookout for that. As soon as the rules get approved, we'll get them up and done. But it's basically, if you've ever heard of the Circa Survivor Series, it's basically a very similar format. You pick a team each week to win. Once you pick that team once, you can't pick them again the regular season. And if that team loses, you're out. So it's basically a last man standing takes the entire prize pool. And of course, if there's a tie at the end, they'll split it up. But we're going to have nice little price point entries. It looks like we're going to have I want everybody to have access to it. And we're going to have one just for fun where it's $1 entry, $1 for the whole season, that you can enter. And then we're going to have some higher price points for people that want to gamble and be a little bit more competitive at it. But I just wanted to have access to everybody on that Survivor Series. And, hey, if you got skin in the game, you'll come to my app every week to make your picks. And, hey, you might make another wagering transaction. So, it's not all bad. But a lot of exciting things coming up, and with football season coming up. And I'm proud to be able to get all this out before the season this year for the most part.
Neal, tell me about the brand new promo that I see is running alongside the No Strings Attached for this month. This is a 100% profit boost, which I'm told sounds exactly what's it like. How do users get involved with the 100% profit boost?
Well, the beautiful thing about this promo is you got a choice of 2 welcome offers now, okay? 2 new player offers, and these both are eligible for brand new players only, okay? So we've got the traditional that we've been running since last February where you bet $25, and once it settles, you'll get $125 and free bets, 5 $25 bets. The boosted one is that if you choose the boosted, you can make up to a $25 wager. And most people would probably save these for, plus 200, plus 300, plus 400s, or you can even do it in a parlay. And if it wins, whatever you would have won, we're just going to double it. Simple as that. But you got to choose which code you use when you sign up. So if you want to do the bet 25 to get 125, you put the code WELCOME in there. And if you want to use that boosted, the 100% profit boost, when you sign up, make sure you use the code BOOSTED, BOOSTED. And you can go to our site and look under our promotions and decide which one is best for you. The boosted one can give you a little bit more return, but it's a little bit harder and a little bit more risky. And probably the more one where you get a little bit more play, if that's the way you want to do it, is bet 25 and get 125. And you can make some extra funds on that as a welcome offer. But we haven't left out the current users either. We've got 3 great ones up right now. We got a 30% no sweat bet where you can, if you make a bet and you opt in on that one, and if your bet loses, you'll get a 30% stake back of what you bet. So if you bet $20. You'll get $9 back. So if it loses, if it wins, of course you get the wins. The other 2 you want to look at, because we've only got a couple of weeks, is the NFL championship protection and the SEC championship protection. The NFL is you can make a bet, and if it loses to win the Super Bowl, as long as your team makes it past the wild card round, we'll give you 100% of your stake back up to $50 in bonus cash. So that was a great one. And then the SEC is in the regular season, whoever you bet to win the SEC championship, as long as they finish in the top 5, you'll get 100% of your stake back up to $50 in bonus play too. So those are some things that you can do, make some speculations, and maybe they don't win, but at least you'll get another shot at it with some free play with your stake. So we're heavily promoted up, getting ready for football season, and we're glad that we're able to do this.
Make sure you get over to BetSaracen.com. If you don't have the app, you can download it from the App Store for your iPhone, Android users, Google Play, where you download BetSaracen as well. Neal, we'll leave it there. We'll visit again next week and be just a little bit closer to that football being tossed around. Thanks a lot.
2 weeks from tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and And like I said, don't wait until right before kickoff in 2 weeks to download the app. You want to download that so you can take care of your welcome offer, get opted in to all your promos, and have a little fun. And just 2 weeks away from real college football. And in the meantime, we got our baseball, WNBA, got the a lot of golf this weekend. There's 4 different tournaments you can choose from. So have fun with that. And it's almost here, folks.